everybody, welcome to Homesteading with Sadie. It's Robin and Sadie and Coco are over there. Coco needs to get some water. Alright, so today I'm going to take you out to the garden and I'm going to pick some tomatillos. I'm going to show you how to know when your tomatillos are ripe. And then we're going to come back inside and I'm going to make a poor boy version of pico de gallo, I guess is what I call it, because I only have cilantro, green onions, the tomatillos, and some lime. But I think we make it work because I don't feel like going into the store to buy any other ingredients, and I really gotta use the tomatillos. So let's go outside, see what we can pick. I've been picking a few every day for the last couple days, and let's go pick a few more, and then we will make some pico. Alright, so here's my tomatillo plants, and let's find some ripe ones. To tell when they are ripe. See, these still have a room to grow. Sorry about those dogs, man. Here we go. There's a ripe one. See how it's coming out of the shell? So I'm just going to pick that one. Yeah, when they start busting out of the shell, that is when they are ripe. This one is almost ripe, but it's still got a little ways to go. So, let's see what these look like down here. Still got some flowers. Yep, look at that one. That one's a nice big one too. Look at her. Show what she's trying to dig up. Coco. Alright, let's keep looking. I got a whole lot of them here, but a lot of them are, so if you pick them too early, they'll be bitter. Or they'll be more bitter. They're already going to be kind of sour tasting. I don't know if sour is the right word. Someone, I think a bug got that one. I don't think that one's quite ready. On this bush here. Okay, so here's some more ripe ones. You can see this one's nice. This one I picked it because the shell is very pale looking, but it's tight and it's about ready to pop out of the shell. And then these, not sure why this turned colors, but it's totally ripe. My pepper plant's doing pretty well. Look at that pepper. Pretty late in the season, but I'm still getting flowers. There's a ripe one back there. This one looks like a bug got to it. I think a bug got to that one. This one's almost ripe. You can see some of them fell on the ground. All right, I got one more plant to check. I have not gotten the first ripe one out of this plant yet. So let's see. Oh, there we go. There's my first ripe one. Days I come out here every day and pick, but I thought I'd bring you with me today. But you can see that's how you know they're ripe. They start to come out of the shells. This one was coming out on the side. So I'm going to peel these off. They have a little stickiness to them, so I'm going to peel them off and wash them off real good. And I'm going to make some Pico de Gallo. Well, I'm going to make Pico de Gallo with, I'm not even sure if I can call it Pico. I want to make this, chop them up with some green onions, some lime, and call it Pico de Gallo. Anyway, come with me and we'll do that, and let's see what these crazy dogs are doing, besides ruining my video. If you watch the video from the other day where Sadie came home, it's only a few days after that video was recorded. It was only a few days after that video was recorded, so they're still playing and having fun. They haven't played with each other for a good couple of weeks. So these are what I've picked over the last few days, and you can see the little shells are getting a little brown on the ones I've picked previously. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out of their shell. Well, first I'm going to wash my hands. Don't mind the dogs panting. They're tired from running around out there. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is take them out of their shell. And they do have a little sticky coating on them. We are going to need to wash them off. Put my glasses on. These are my green onions. And then my little bit of cilantro. Good. Might have to look at this one a little bit. It's got some soft spots. Make sure there's no bugs. This is not going to be a very big thing of Pico. But I'm going to make some black bean tacos and use up the black bean. I'm not going to use up my black beans. I'm going to use up some of the cheese I have. And I don't feel like going to the store, so Bob will just have to live with what I cook him. I think I'll make some rice for a filler. That's a good idea. Make some rice also. pretty good little crop. All right, so I'm gonna take these over to the sink and rinse them off real good, get that sticky off of them. Tomatillos, if you don't know, they're like a Mexican tomato. I guess is the best way to describe them. And they're a little, I don't know if I want to say bitter, they just don't really taste exactly like a tomato. But these grow small and in abundance, as you can tell. And from what I hear, they reseed themselves easily. So I probably won't have to plant them next year. Alright, so I usually have green onions either growing up on my counters or out in a little herb garden, but these were store-bought and they've probably been in the refrigerator past their prime. They're kind of slimy, but like I said, I don't want to go to the store, so let me try to salvage what I can. Just looking for the scissors. I mean, I could probably, who knows, I just don't like the sliminess, so. So what I do is I just pop them off like that. Tiny, tiny bit of water, and I just set it in there. And then I just set it on. Oh, I told me to, oop. Just set it there on the windowsill, and in about 2 days, actually less probably, I'll start seeing some growth. All right, back to this. So I had some cilantro and I cut it all up and froze it with the fruits. I have a food saver, so I froze it, but I left this little bit out, and I'm glad I did because this is going to be the perfect amount for a pico. So I'm just going to chop these up. Just put, I don't know, just put a good amount of, I'd say that was 1/4 of a cup or even less of cilantro, and same probably 1/4 or less of the green onions. All right, so let's cut these up. You can see what they look like inside. They're a little tart, but they're really good and fresh. You can tell they're from the garden. Awesome. And I just found 3 that I picked today, and I just laid them over there. So I might wash them up in a second. This is definitely going to be a green pico. how they got those little seeds in there? Look just like a little tomato. I think this is the biggest one I got. Okay, so the bigger they are, the sweeter they are. I mean, they still had a tart taste to them, but that one was less tart, more sweet. I don't want that in there. All right, so I'll mix that together. I'm gonna put some lime juice in here. And don't judge me. Normally I would have limes, but I always buy these little things. I always buy a couple of these little things. They're really cheap and they don't go bad. I suppose they go bad at some point. Not to 2022. Sometimes I run out of limes when I need it, or sometimes the lime will go bad before I use it. So I'm just gonna put a couple rounds of squirts in there. This is like no recipe. If you want to make this, you just sort of cut up what you like. If you like more onions, if you like more cilantro, if you like more lime. So I'm probably going to cut up a little more, but that's what it looks like at the moment. And I'm going to go ahead and start my black beans.